Alright mate, how are you today?
Yeah, not too bad yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry Brad, what it is we're doing today is we're analysing your performance for how the season's gone.
Okay.
I just want to say everything's confidential, so anything that's said in this room isn't going to be said elsewhere. So what I've done is I've written down some qualities, but first I want to know who you aspire to as an athlete. Who do you look up to?
Probably say Stuart Broad at this present
Stuart
time.
Broad, why's that?
He's just a good player to look up to. He's a bit of a role model, if I'm honest.
Mm-hmm.
He's got good technique and he's got a good little record to himself.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I agree. So what I've done is I've written down some qualities for you here, and I want you to score yourself out of 10, and then we'll compare them to our I've scored you.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we're all pretty similar here, if I'm honest with you, Brad. I'd say you scored yourself pretty well. What I've got is I've got 3 strengths for you here.
Yeah.
What I think you did quite well this season. So first one I'd say is your bowling, your seam bowling. I think you're a very accomplished bowler. You bowl with good pace and accuracy as well. Puts the opposition under a lot of pressure when you're bowling, which is obviously a great trait to have this year. I'll say your catching's really good as well. You create a solid base when you catch, so your technique's very solid. You move to the side as well, like when you're in your base, you don't lose your technique to adjust to the catch. Which means you get a wider surface area with your hands by doing that as well, which is great technique. And you're a pretty accomplished catcher, if I'm honest. Last one I had was your communication. Communicate well with all the players and often boost the morale of the team, which is another great trait I feel you've got. And you also encourage the team as well. So even when we're going through bad patches in the game, boost the team right up again and get us back in the game. As well as that, you listen to what your captain's got to say and also give them ideas as well. So it's not just one person's opinion, which I really appreciate. However, a couple of weaknesses I identified was your front foot shots.
Yeah.
You look like you often lack confidence in yourself, and it's just building that up by getting in the nets and practicing more. Your technique is a bit off as well when you get forward. You need to make sure you get out and play the shot instead of waiting too long. And sometimes you often revert to like backing away from the ball. So instead of actually coming forward towards the ball, you sort of drift off sideways, and that's why you might get bowled a few more times or miss the ball. Second weakness I had down was your back foot shots as well.
Yeah.
Again, lacking confidence in shots, but we can work on that over the winter. And you often like sort of close your face, which might be why you snick the ball off to the slips, or you just don't time the ball as well as you could. And again, like losing technique and maybe panicking a few times if a quicker bowler comes on. You just need to believe in yourself a bit more.
Yeah.
But what I've got down here is like sort of a training plan that we're going to do in order to make you better. So what I'd say is I'll be in the nets throwing with the sidearm, throwing balls at you at full length and just encouraging you to get forward to ensure you are going forward. And